The kind-hearted girl handed a sesame cake to a beggar. The beggar gave the girl a magic writing brush as a token of gratitude. The girl was about to go and tell her father about it, but when she turned around, the beggar had disappeared. The father and daughter didn't take the writing brush seriously. However, when the girl started drawing with it, the writing brush turned into a wish-fulfilling brush. The girl saw that her father's stall had a bleak business. She tried to draw a picture of the stall crowded with customers using the wish-fulfilling brush. Miraculously, the random wish she made came true. But the girl didn't want her father to work so hard to make money, so she used the wish-fulfilling brush to rewrite her father's life. She made him the long-lost son of the world's richest man, who had been separated for 30 years. Soon after, a luxury car drove up to their stall. The richest man got out of the car and sighed with emotion that he had finally found his son. To make up for his son, he took out dozens of gold bars and several luxury car keys. The man was stunned in an instant. At this moment, he saw many photographers around taking pictures. He mistakenly thought this was a family reunion variety show, so he was willing to cooperate with them in the performance. Soon, he got into the richest man's luxury car. The richest man promised that he would make good compensation to his son for the rest of his life. The girl was glad that her father no longer lacked money, but he still lacked a woman who could manage the household. Therefore, she used the wish-fulfilling brush again. 10 minutes later, the father and daughter arrived at the richest man's private manor. A beautiful woman was waiting for them there. The richest man arranged for her to be his son's assistant. She was to assist him in managing the company. The man received the appointment letter for the company's CEO. He was shocked. This was the company that had fired him the day before. Moreover, his ex-girlfriend, who had abandoned him for power, was also there. He decided to take this opportunity to take revenge. Later, he and his assistant came to the company hall. The assistant announced that the man was the new CEO of the company. Upon hearing this, all the employees and the manager who had fired him laughed at him. His ex-girlfriend even mocked him, saying that poor people only daydreamed. They called the security guards to teach these two people a good lesson. At the critical moment, the girl at the manor promptly drew her father as a Superman. After a wine bottle fell on him, the man was unharmed. Furthermore, his strength surged dramatically. He gained the ability to take on 100 people alone.